Welcome to your first online learning here in BYS Wahin. So welcome to being a secondary level 2 student, and this is S2 Grammar online learning. So first off, before we get started, let me go ahead and encourage you with our quote of the day. It says here, wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Said by Albert Einstein, our famous scientist. So don't stop learning. Try to seek wisdom on your own way, even if you're just at home. Okay? So welcome again to your S2 Grammar Online Learning. I will be your teacher for your grammar for online learning. My name is Teacher Sharina. You could call me Teacher Shasha. Here are my information, my phone number, my email address, and my line ID. And I will also be coming up with a Google Classroom for your class, and I will be adding each one of you there. So if there's anything or questions that you might have, you could easily reach out to me. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm wondering, what do you wonder about today's topic? You have 10 seconds to think about it. Okay, awesome. So our topic for our first lesson is talking about have got and have. So what's the difference between the two? So here's our learning objectives for today. So first would be to identify the usage of have and have got. Second would be to clarify certain difficulties with the usage of have and have got. And the third would be to explore showing obligation with have and have got. Now let's go ahead and explore more on how have and have got is primarily used in English and what are those differences. So let's watch this video.
Hi guys, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my little English page. Today we're having a look at something that I think you'll be interested in. You make a lot of mistakes with that. We're having a look at the difference between have and have got. Let's establish something first. Have got is a lot more commonly used in the UK. Americans don't tend to use have got, they use have. Now, a mistake that a lot of people make is that you think have and have got have different meanings. There can be some nuances, but really it's the same verb. Where the problem arises is when you actually start using those verbs. They are not going to follow the same structure and you can't use them both in any kind of situation. Have is the one that is the most convenient to use because it works in any situation. Have got, however, you can only use it in present simple. Let me repeat that one more time. Use have got in present simple. If you want to express a future or a past, you have to use have. The same goes with continuous tenses. You cannot use have got in a continuous tense. Okay, so now let's have a look at how we're going to use those verbs, how we conjugate them. Let's start with have because I feel it's a little bit more convenient. Have is a verb that you can easily conjugate. As you know, in English, the only real thing you have to keep in mind when conjugating a verb in present simple is the third person singular. I have, you have, now be careful, he, she, it has. We have, you have, they have. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if we want to form a negative or a question, like any other verb, it requires an auxiliary verb. And the one that we use is do. So the negative of have is I don't have. Now the question form of have is do I have. Do, subject, verb. Oh, hello. Sorry. Do you have a minute for an interview? No, I'm sorry. I don't have time for this. I do not have a minute. So far, so good, yeah? Not too challenging. The problem here is with have got. Have got has two parts, if you want. We have and we have got. So I want you to imagine here that have is the auxiliary verb. It works the same. So we are never going to need to add do. Let's have a look first at the negative form of have got. As I said, have in have got works the same as an auxiliary verb. So we are going to add the negative, we're going to attach it onto have. I haven't got. Now this is where you make a lot of mistakes. You tend to say I haven't instead of I haven't got. This is completely incorrect. Remember, in negative you always need an auxiliary with the negative and then your verb. I haven't got. I know a lot of you get confused because it looks like the beginning of a present perfect tense. But when you're conjugating a verb in present perfect, like this, I haven't eaten, you do need the verb at the end, eaten, in past participle. Now let's have a look at how to form questions with have got. So remember earlier I said to form a question you're going to need your auxiliary, then your subject and then your verb. Let's do that. We said have was the auxiliary here. So have, subject, you, and then the verb got. Have you got? Hi, I'm sorry. Have you got a minute for an interview? No, sorry, I haven't got time for this. I have not got a minute to spare. Bye. It's that easy. Speak for yourself, Marine. I know, it's not that easy. Which is why, in general, I tend to recommend to my students to just use have. Even if you only use have and not have got in the UK, you will have no problem whatsoever being understood. So, just make it easier for you. Kick have got out of the picture. Alright guys, this is the end of today's lesson. This grammar point, the difference between have and have got, is a mistake that my students make a lot. So I'm sure this lesson should be beneficial for quite a few of you out there. Now don't forget to leave your example in the comment section below and I'll correct it for you. Make sure to follow My Little English page on Facebook, on Instagram, to subscribe to the YouTube channel, but also to press the bell button and turn on the notifications. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and of course, keep on learning. Bye bye. Hey guys, so you liked this video, you enjoyed it and you want more? Don't worry, I have over 150 videos on my channel. There's one right here and there's another one right here. And while you click on those little videos, guys, I'm going to dance for you.
So now that we have seen the video, let's go ahead and try to compare more with the differences between have got and have. So what's really the difference? So when we use have got, when we talk about possessions, family, and friends, or even illnesses. Now, when do we use have? Have is used for things we do every day at home. Example, have a shower or have a bath. Now, you can also use have for free time activities. Example, have a holiday, Have a good time. Have fun. So are you having fun? So let's take a look at the example phrase right here. It says here, I've got a good friend in Australia. He's having a great time there. So I've got here is the contraction of have got, which means we're talking about have got a good friend. So you're talking about friend. So the usage of have got again is talking about possessions, family, and friends. On the second sentence, we're saying he's having a great time there. He's having a great time there. Have in future progressive form, which is having, which means it's still happening right now. So he's having a great time there talks about something that we do on our free time. He's having a great time there. He's having fun. So this is a good example of using have got and have in sentences. Talk about the positive and negative forms of have got and have. First, for positive, you could use pronouns such as I, you, we, they, which is your plural nouns, and use have got or I've got. If you're using singular pronouns such as he, she, or it, then you use has got. Same thing with this one. Have for plural pronoun and he, she, it is singular pronoun, we use has. Next, if you're using a negative form of have got and have, then you could use have not if you're talking about singular pronoun or plural pronoun. Rather, he, she, it has not or hasn't got if you are using singular pronoun. So notice you're just adding not right after has or have if you're saying negative. I, you, we, they, you could say do not have or don't have. He, she, it, you could say does not have or doesn't have. So notice that the word got in have got never changes. It's always in the past tense form. But have can be on present or future tense. We use have got for things we own. So your possessions, your family, and friends. So for example, first example is he's got 2 sisters and 5 cats. Got. He's got. Have you got any money with you? So possessions, money. John hasn't got blue eyes. He has brown eyes. Has not got negative form of have got or has got. Next, we also use have got when we talk about illnesses. So example, he's got a toothache. Another example, I've got a cough. But hopefully no one would say, I've had fever, especially in these days. So stay safe, everyone. So we use have for things that we do every day. So like have a bath or shower, have breakfast. Did you guys have breakfast? Did you guys have dinner? Did you guys have snacks? Do you want to have a sandwich? So we use have for things that we do every day. So example, we normally have tea at 4 o'clock. I normally have coffee at 4 o'clock. Where's Sheila? Is she having a shower? Okay. So we use have for free time activities. For example, have a holiday, have a good time, have a good day, have a walk, or etc. So examples here. Have a wonderful time at school. Have a wonderful time at home. We're having a great time in Maldives. Easy peasy, right? So let's go ahead and see grammar in action. Sit back and relax. Let's watch this video using have and have got in a conversation.
I can't wait to taste your MasterChef dishes. What a crazy idea, though, for you two to have a cooking competition.
Well, it's time to find out who really is the best chef.
There can only be one Master Chef. And this year's MasterChef champion is...
You two are crazy. Come on, I can't stay long. I've got swimming practice at 7.
OK, have you got the shopping list?
Me? I haven't got it, Ollie. It's your competition, your recipe, your list.
Oh no, I left it in the kitchen. OK, no problem, I can remember it. We need tomatoes, onions, garlic... Oh no, they haven't got any red chili peppers. I really need them. It's going to be a disaster.
Don't panic. I think we've got some at home. Hang on, I'll check with Mum. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Daisy.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Is everything okay?
Yeah. How are things with you?
Not bad. I'm a bit tired, but we finish the trek tomorrow, then it's back to Bangkok and...
Listen, Mum, have we got any red chili peppers at home?
Yeah, I think so. Look in the back of the cupboard where the tea and coffee are.
Great. Thanks, Mum.
All right, love. Listen, I've got an idea for the weekend. How about going to... Oh, Daisy, I'm losing my signal. Let's speak tomorrow.
OK, bye. Yes, we've got some at home.
Have you got everything you need?
Yes, I think so, you?
Yep.
You haven't got much in your basket.
No, but I've got all the inspiration I need. Up here.
And this year's MasterChef champion is...
Now for your homework, pretend your friend was absent from class today and write what you would say if you had to explain the lesson to your friend using have got and have. Don't forget to thank your parents or anyone in your house for helping you out today. So again, stay tuned for our next online grammar learning. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Bye.